Yeah, that's what this is. The Uniparty is Make Ukraine Great Again. The Uniparty is all about funding every single foreign war. They think this is the business model that needs to be done. There you go. Put that up there. Yeah, thank you.
So Marjorie Taylor Clown is now selling merch, literally, ranting and raving about Speaker Johnson. No wonder. Look, here's the students exercising their right, and they're quite angry, and some of them are quite, it's raw emotion, but then they see the type of leadership they've got. How is Marjorie Taylor Greene represented? And think about it. Trump, Jan 6, did nothing. His people were running.
I think the American people need to see a recorded vote of does the members of Congress support the Uniparty? Is this what they support? I think every member of Congress needs to take that vote and let the chips fall where they may. And so next week, I am going to be calling this motion to vacate. Absolutely calling it. I can't wait to see Democrats go out and support a Republican speaker and have to go home to their primaries and have to run for Congress again, having supported a Republican speaker, a Christian conservative. I think that'll play well. I'm excited about it.
And now you have Marjorie Taylor Greene trying, literally, infighting. This is political infighting. They're meant to be the leaders. They're meant to be the ones that tomorrow's generation, the students, look up to. No, you can split the screen. What is the difference between the news packaging all of this, because all the students, they're all rioting, they're all protesting. What is the difference between that and how they are packaging this nonsense from Marjorie Taylor Greene? It is one total mess, and the news stations are literally loving it all. Understand that. I'm not blaming them, but they are loving it all, because the stereotypical images right here, most students, I tell you, I've been on campus. Yes, some of them are exercising their right. Most of them are going about their business. But this was again and again and again and again and again pushed. Literally, cameras at campuses waiting for some level of disturbances. I went to campus, I saw somebody from ABC Eyewitness News running around like a headless chicken, putting a camera, there was a chopper running around. There was a chopper scrolling around up in the sky, putting a camera on it, trying to find some drama. But I come back to the situation. When you have Marjorie Taylor Greene talking nonsense and garbage and other politicians day in and day out, is there really any surprise that on some college campuses there's a level of, well, they're always talking shite, they're always screeching and moaning? Because I tell you, two things. This could potentially just escalate around the world. I tend to think they're all cats. And, the news factories. They're just waiting for something else, because there will be another protest. The war once the Middle East tempered down, a ceasefire could happen. There'll be something else. The news media will just be waiting to capsulate what happens next. And for the students, I tend to think they're a bit pissed off. A lot of them would have started their education under the pandemic, and they look at perhaps the leadership of the former president, said nothing on Jan 6, how many felons always in and out of court, has cable news stations that lie for him. Is it a surprise there's a tinderbox?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're saying that he said she's not a serious lawmaker? Is that right?
In an interview last night.
Okay, in an interview last night. She's the most serious representative up here. If you listen to the speech that she just gave, she captured exactly what Republicans back home are thinking.
Trump just isn't the same. You're noticing it now, aren't you? You can see it. He's old, sleepy, confused, weak.
His jaw kept falling on his chest and his mouth kept going slack.
He's not the same man. His energy is gone. No one can deny it.
And Putin, has so little respect for Obama that he's starting to throw around the nuclear word. You heard that, nuclear.
You're learning he cares about himself, not us.
Sioux Falls, thank you very much, Sioux Falls.
We've all had parents who we loved, but who changed over the years. Needed help, needed understanding, needed care.
Including Obama. I'll tell you what, you take a look at Obama and take...
I forgot, remember? Colin Posty, what was his name? Colin Posty?
Colin Yost.
Yost? Colin. Was that his name? Well,
Colin Yost.
He's one of the group on Saturday Night Live that hasn't been funny for 2 decades. It started when Obama became the president and they got intimidated, saying anything that might be suggestively racist, like something funny, which is of course racist in itself. That you're not willing to make fun of accomplished people of all races. I mean, Obama can kind of be made fun of. He was the president of the freaking United States, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not going to make fun of a black president, well, then you're a racist, aren't you? Yes, yes. That's what
immunity.
Yeah, Attorney General Paxton, on the off chance that the Supreme Court comes back and does not say presidents are immune from official acts, do you think your administration would pursue charges against, say, Barack Obama for the drone strikes and murdering of 3 American citizens?
Yeah, so every state's different. I don't actually have the authority. Unfortunately, in my state, I cannot prosecute unless it's referred by a district attorney. But I certainly think that if there's no immunity, that ought to be considered, that both sides ought to be treated exactly the same. And so if somehow Barack Obama should be prosecuted just like Donald Trump, they should be treated the same, and whatever the law is, it should apply equally to everybody.
To accept ideologies that hate your own ideology. And so it's going to spread. It's going to become a bigger movement. As we saw at Columbia, a lack of law and order led to copycats all over the country, leading to chaos.
And we're watching it right now as the University of Wisconsin live. You can see some students getting arrested there. But the police look like they're being pretty gentle, even putting her little scarf back on for her.
AJ, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
My best to you, and thank you for...
And hi to your mom. I hear she's a fan. We love to hear that.
Oh,
Thank
Mom,
you.
I hope you enjoy this.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, AJ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's nervous.
What'd you do?
On Tuesday, April 4th, 2023, Donald Trump entered a Manhattan courtroom and pled not guilty to 34 crimes.
Squash it.